Hello again, you're with Smart Money, the show on investments where we tell you how to build your portfolio over the long term. You want to create wealth and meet all your goals, and to be able to do that, you have to look at your portfolio very closely. We have one that we're looking at which belongs to 35-year-old Nagappan. He lives in Chennai with his wife and child, and he's asking us to take a look at his portfolio, and he has certain goals that he's listed out. To discuss it, we've got Sumit Vaid with us, our friend here at Smart Money, a certified financial planner. Good to have you on the show, Sumit.
Thank you, Vikram.
Let's see Nagappan's portfolio and what he brings to the table. His monthly income is 1 lakh. His expenditure adds up to 20,000. He's saving 80,000 rupees every month. In safer kind of investment options, he's put in money into National Savings Certificate and fixed deposits to the tune of 12 lakh rupees. In mutual funds, 3.5 lakhs. In direct equity, he's also got in 3.5 lakh rupees going. Also, he's bought a ULIP plan. He's bought this last year. He's paying an annual premium of 5,000 rupees on it. Recurring deposit, 5,000 rupees every month, and this is essentially for his son's future. Very importantly, Sumit, he's got his property, his primary home in place. He's paid off his loan in a matter of 2 years. He got it in 2008, and by 2010, he's got no loan. So this is a great thing. Now, his big question to us is, should he put money into a secondary home? An investment option in real estate is what he's asking us about. Sumit, at the outset, what does it look like to you?
At the outset, Mr. Nagappan is a sweet spot, He's earning 1 lakh rupees, expenses limited 20,000. I think it can happen only in South India, especially in Chennai.
Okay.
There's a huge lesson for all of us on this particular thing in terms of controlling expenses, because once you have a surplus like 80,000 rupees a month with you, you can really plan it well and you can really build various kind of corpus, including real estate.
Sure.
With that starting, if you really look at his current strategy, in which he has got one house, which is his primary house, completely debt-free in 2 years, it gives us a lot of confidence to suggest to him that he should look at one more, real estate property as an investment.
Okay.
Most of the time, in current environment, people are asking us, is this the right time for real estate investment? Now, real estate is a long-term investment. It's not that you're trying to time the market. I'll buy it after 6 months or 2 months or whatever. So there is no point of waiting for the opportunity.
Exactly what we suggest in direct equity too, right, Sumit?
That's right. And more so in India for real estate, because if you really see the demographic of India, there are so many people across the country who are still not having houses. Whatever happened to real estate prices, it might be slightly subjective view, but personally I think this market for some time is not going to correct.
Okay.
So do not wait for that correction. As a population of this growing country, which has a potential to grow at 8-9% or even more, let's get used to rising prices.
Okay. The other goal that he's got is an international holiday. These are shorter term goals. He wants to spend 2 lakh rupees in the next 6 months.
Yep.
But also he wants to start planning for his retirement. That is long term goal, 55 years. So how do you align his portfolio to be able to get that? And for that, I imagine you're going to suggest that he should have adequate insurance.
That's right. He should.
2 LIC policies is what he's got. The first one covers him for 2 lakh rupees for a period of 20 years. He's paying 2,000 rupees every quarter by way of premium for it. And then another LIC policy, this is a money back scheme he's investing in. He's covered for 1 lakh rupees and he's paying 3,000 rupees every quarter. Do you think this is sufficient?
I think he's committing the mistakes which most of the Indians do. Most of the Indians invest in insurance. That's what Mr. Nagappan has done. He should adequately be keeping his potential loan which he's going to take for the house, and his goal and his family should be at least insured for 1 crore rupees minimum. And at his age, the cost will not be very high. Pure term cover, 1 crore. I think premium should be in region of 80 to 20,000 bucks, provided his health is in average plus kind of a condition, So he should go in for that first and foremost. After that, we need to align his real estate ambition, which is buying one more house as an investment, taking care of his international holidays in next 6 months, and retirement. Now, as per him, he needs to go on an international vacation costing rupees 2 lakh rupees.
Right.
If we see his current income and expenses, he has a surplus of close to 80,000 rupees. So our suggestion to him is that, he should save close to 48,500 rupees for next 4 months, right, and do it in short-term fund, no risk. So starting now, I think near about Christmas should be his vacation time, and that's ideally a good time to go on international.
But it is going to take away something from your longer term goal and the corpus you're creating for it.
Actually, in Mr. Nagappan's case, even that's not the case.
Right.
Because if you see,
he's in a sweet spot, like
he's in a sweet spot, and he's saying that he's looking at buying the second home within the next 6 months. So we have that buffer for 6 months. What we are trying to tell him is that use your current surplus, save it in short-term fund, collect 2 lakh rupees, go and enjoy yourself in vacation, come back, create the new property for you through the surpluses which continues. For his house, he's got close to 19 lakh rupees accumulated in certain debt instruments,
Yes.
which is approximately 12 lakhs in NSCs and PPF and other instruments.
That's what he must dip into for making his down payment?
That's right. He should take this amount and do a down payment of as much as 12 to 15 lakh rupees. His EMI calculation on rest of the money will come to something like 42,000 rupees per month.
Right. And then what about his retirement? Because he needs to start building a corpus. So can you count on your home, on your secondary home, as your retirement plan too?
You can do that. Definitely you can do that. But as we started off by saying that Mr. Nagappan is in a sweet spot, even after paying this EMI, he is left with surplus, which can take 2 more goals according to me. And regular investment which Mr. Nagappan needs to do is 15,750 rupees every month, 80% in equity-oriented mutual fund through systematic route and 20% in debt-oriented mutual fund, again through a systematic route, will help him achieve this.
Okay.
So, see, he still had 38,000.
Right.
For his retirement, he just needs approximately 16,000.
Right.
You know, he still has 22,000 left.
So good savings. That's a good lesson for us to take away from Nagappan's portfolio. So congratulations to you, and Sumit, thank you for joining us with all that investment advice. Whatever questions you have on your own portfolio, you can send it across to us at our email ID, which is smartmoney@utvmoney.com. We're taking a small break, but coming up, we'll talk about infrastructure bonds. They're tax-free. The finance minister has lived up to his word. We're devising a game plan for you. Stay with us.